Yo, what it do? Is the Fly Roadside guy checking in one time for the one. You know how we do, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you new. Not a long video, but I'm out here on a job today, you know what I mean? One thing that's important about getting jobs, especially if you're in the dump truck business, is dump spots, like dump locations, for real, like sometimes companies and contractors be trying to find dump locations. Last week we was out here, I guess they was knocking on somebody's door. I wasn't really out here, but I came to clean up because apparently they had somebody in the neighborhood, I guess, allowed the crew to go ahead and stockpile dirt on their lawn. Come to find out, I guess the homeowner, whoever had the property, after he seen, you know, the piles of dirt, he was like, nah, bump that. You know what I mean? So they was like, you know, you had to come like move probably like 6 loads of dirt from their location. Hold on, man. Gotta set up properly for real. Alright, so anyway, yo, finding dump spots and dump locations is important because come out here today, I guess last night they was trying to locate where they was going to take this material out and haul it to, which I guess they got their own yard, but it's kind of far, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they had 3 trucks out here. I'm hauling away some of this GAB, another truck hauling away some of this GAB. They want to put down asphalt, but you know, if they ain't have a closed dump location, then I was either gonna have to take it to their yard, which is like an hour away, and it would have probably slowed down the process of getting the work and the job done, you know what I'm saying? Or else they would have had to have more than 1 truck out here, you know what I mean, to handle the turnaround time. But needless to say, man, they found a dump spot, you know what I mean, like 4.5 miles away, so that's cool. I looked it up on a GPS, that shit said about 10 minutes away, you know what I mean? So, but I had like 2 other spots on deck, which I would have probably tried to sell off the material, like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you can get recycled material, like whether it be recycled gravel, you know what I mean, recycled milling, stuff like that. You got customers that might want to go ahead and purchase it from you, you know what I'm saying? And you can go ahead and resell it if you got the load. If the customer or whoever you working for ain't really worried about where it's going, and you got a spot for it, as long as you can make the turnaround time, you know, feasible for both parties, then you might be in a good situation where you can make some money. Because had this job turned out to be, you know, me having to travel an hour away to dump, now I'd have called one of my partners that's close by, ain't close by, but at least within 20 miles, 30 minutes away, that I know they taking material. So I'd have been trying to be on the horn, be like, yo, you want this gravel, you want this rock, whatever. And if I could have flipped it, I would flip it. If not, then I just off it. But, you know, finding the dump spots is important in the dump truck business. So, oh, he honking. I'm thinking he honking me. That's why I say you gotta keep the radios down, man. You gotta pay attention to what's going on, yo. Because if I had the music up and so forth, sometimes you might miss out on the honk. I guess you want me to stay here, come up a little bit. But like I said, man, I ain't making this video too long. I just wanted to highlight the fact that finding dump spots and dump locations in the dump truck business is important. I think they wasn't really trying to pay to offload the material neither. So, you know, sometimes you gotta find a customer who may want the material, you know what I mean? And if it don't cost you to dump it, then cool. Because like I say, I mean, if you ain't even got a dump truck but you own properties, you could essentially maybe get in the dump truck business, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a spot where you could intake or take in, you know, construction materials, whether that's dirt, milling, you know what I mean, rock, gravel. If you got land and you can take in construction material, dump truck material, hey man, it's a market to resell that. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. It's a market that you can resell that. So keep that in mind. You don't need necessarily a truck to get in construction or the dump truck business. So that's a tidbit for the day. Dump truck gym, if I can say. But like, subscribe, leave a comment. Dump truck locations. If you out here, you just got a spot and you can take in some material, bro. Hey, you can sell that, make 100 or more a day, you know what I mean, just by selling material. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a skid steer, somebody that can operate the machine for you. You in business. But like I said, man, like, subscribe, man. It's the Fly Roadside guy.